All right, I'm gonna work on this Johnson. So I got the carbs cleaned. I got a bunch of parts actually. It's just real, like right now it's real easy to get the lower unit off because they have the, you know, the shift mechanism on these, on Johnson and Everidge, you know, it's below the carbs. It's a real pain. They didn't make it easy. So what I'm gonna do is, now that I got the carbs out, I can go ahead and it's real easy. And get the shift linkage disengaged, and then I'll just take out all my bolts and the normal stuff to get the lower unit off. Go ahead and put a new water pump on it, and then I stick it back in, and then it's done. It's real easy. So when I get ready to put the carbs back on this, it's like I don't have to dig underneath and try to do that process. So it's pretty much like I've done a bunch of these. I got like several videos. You got some, you want to take the prop off and inspect it, and I don't know, maybe I put you on like put it on some kind of time lapse. The other thing I want to do is I'm going to take I'm going to remove the starter and the solenoid, and the other thing I want to do is like take the intake baffle offs, and I'm gonna go ahead and like order some Chris Carson reeds, because I guess whenever that Marvel Mistral, you know, it did its job, but tilting it up was kind of a mistake in that like everything just ran into the carburetors, and that's, you know, the condition of the carburetors may not have been great before that. It didn't sit long enough that it really destroyed the carburetors, at least I don't think so, but it, you know, if it would just been upright, probably would have been better. But you got to get, you know, you got to get that stuff down in there. And I'm just talking, so I guess I get busy, man, and get this lower unit off, and at least I have that done, and I can move on to the next thing. Alright, I'm having a problem with the trim. Either it's not getting juice, or I'm not sure yet, you know. I have to take the back cover plate off, make sure it's getting power to there. I just spent the last few minutes trying to figure out what I've done with my test light. I don't know. Anyway, let me get this all figured out, and I'll be back, I guess. Well, the tilt and trim wasn't getting power to the switch, so that's working. And I think it had to do with there's a fuse over there, just needed to crack it. Probably need to take it out, clean the ends. What you can do is like on here, got some electronics cleaner. Spray it out. And I got a little bit of this dielectric grease. And this tube like lasts forever, which now we're gonna run out. So down in there is this bolt, and you can see what I'm saying. Underneath there is really hard to get to. So, you know, we make sure it shifts in neutral and all that stuff, but you gotta take that bolt out, and then it slides this way, and this shift linkage that's underneath there is a bar, and it just comes loose. So when you got it on the, you know, when you got the carburetors on, man, it's really hard to do. And you're like, man, I want to replace and take all the carburetors out, you know. So it's just a 7/16 bolt. You're never prepared, you know it, Chucky? There's one. Kind of get where I just have multiples or everything. So it's probably not the right socket you can get it, but a shallow socket, but good luck getting a wrench on there whenever it's, you know, it's been down in there. I mean, that's all it is. And then you pull it over. Sometimes you gotta release this. Like there's a pin, you know. I think this just goes out. So watch, I'll show you. I'll show you. Ooh. Can't see because I'm on the other side. See what I mean? You don't have to release this pin and do all that nonsense. You just gotta slide this thing over, or you can slide it off, whatever you want to do. Jeez, I'm having a heck of a time. FedEx, he might be coming here. Oh, he is. Anyway, I just put my bolt back in here, and see, it's got that little, what would you call it, dowel pin. It's kind of like a dowel pin, but it's in there. It is. I guess they drove it through, but it's the way it was made. Like it must have been a dowel pin. They just pressed it through, but that goes into your shift linkage, and then that's how you can shift, is with the cable and the mechanical action of the, you know, of that. And I'll grease this since I got this here, and then I'm probably, once I get this all taken care of and get this thing off, I might, I don't know, we'll see. Well, we'll see how it goes. But screech, screech. Yeah, it's working good now. That's our limit. What do I got? chandlers, wrenches. But you know, if we're going like this, you put this like this, and you know, then like I can take the front ones out pretty easy. You know, with the ratchet or release braking. They seem hard coming out. Just run them back in a little bit. You know? Alright, so I don't know which way I'm going. Alright, there's one.